Hey everyone, talking about Apex by Roja Dove, and I'm referring to the Eau de Parfum version, the original in this video. I've also reviewed the Parfum Extrait version, so maybe I'll link to that one too in the description. The notes in this are lemon, bergamot, mandarin orange, jasmine, cistus, pineapple, galbanum, elemi, patchouli, oakmoss, rum, tobacco, cypress, fir balsam, juniper berry, casmir wood, sandalwood, benzoin, amber, frankincense, labdanum, leather, ambergris, and musk. So as with pretty much every Roja fragrance I've tried, it smells surprisingly well blended given how random and long the mix of notes looks. I would say this is mature, but not in a dated way, more like probably more appealing to people who are over 30 and not overly old in that kind of like potpourri like way that some sort of mature niche fragrances are. And I'm not usually a fan of some of the kind of darker and earthier notes that are in the base of this, like tobacco, patchouli, balsam, fir, and cypress can be hit or miss for me when they're blended with other, kind of darker things like that, or boozy notes like rum. But I would say this mix actually feels surprisingly cohesive. I am surprised there's no ambroxan in it. I mean, maybe there probably is. That's not a note most people would brag about, but because it does have a bit of that type of blue feel to it at times as well. People really complain about the bottle for this, saying it looks like it would be like an Axe cologne. I don't think the bottle looks bad at all, but I don't love the font choice that they chose for Apex. That really just kind of look Axe-like, but otherwise I think it's a perfectly nice bottle. And overall, yeah, I would say this is much better than I was expecting from some of the initial reviews I had seen before I tried it. Some of them were just so negative and I was like almost dreading smelling it, but I think it's surprisingly good for what it is. And I would say it's very masculine, but still appealing and not off-putting. And like, it's not like so incredibly like hyper masculine and dark that only people who love masculine fragrances are going to like the smell of it or something like that. And yeah, I think a lot of the hate on it is just people really, really hate on Roja for being overpriced and kind of pretentious and stuff like that. But in my opinion, they actually are more consistently smelling good and good quality than a lot of other ones that are priced just as high. So I don't go with the hate of that, nor do I worship them, but I think they tend to be pretty high quality. And in terms of the differences between this and the Parfum, I would say the Parfum, the opening is a little bit more like bright, intense, astringent, and effervescent citrus, and that sticks around kind of a surprisingly long time on me. And then in that one, it's like darker, kind of almost incense smokiness style, and then coniferous as well, coming in more and more. That one also is a bit more musky to me, and has this like kind of sweetness combined with the pineapple and jasmine, then gets greener in the mid, and yeah, like really dark green at times, and then kind of like that tobacco, patchouli, leather darkness that become more prominent in the dry downs. Overall, I would say they're fairly similar. I think I like this one better actually than the Parfum, and it is cheaper. It's still $350 at full price for 100 ml, but I think this is on discount sites and stuff, so you could probably get it for a lot less than that. Good longevity and moderate to good projection. Leans, yeah, very masculine, and I will link in the description where you can get a bottle or a sample.